Hey everyone, I'm rather incoherent, and I really should stop playing because I'm in the middle of a marathon session, but I'm back with more heavily modded XCOM 2. We're going into Operation Oxidizing Agony. It's a very difficult show of force mission, and the loss being here is usually good, but on this specific mission, it might actually cause us to pull at an inopportune time, because normally we would take our sweet time setting up on show of force. Not that we have too much time, because Sabotage Transmitter is a timed mission. We can't just screw around as long as we want, like we can on some other mission types. We have the Spark Gang. They're pretty severely damaged, but they have tier 2 armor now, and Big Large is here to fix them up, just like last time. We have a field support to keep all their guns loaded since they're going to be firing non-stop. We have Arrogant Plebeian, because Common Engineers are typically sick, and he's available. Prowling Magus is a relatively weak marksman that has not been on very many missions, and they need to start going on missions. So here they are with their Timnotic Rifle and Enhanced Shadowkeeper, and God-awful aim. They're sitting at 78. They are 16 aim beneath Iron Rhino. It's just tragic. And Gothic Toaster is also coming back out for a second consecutive mission. Let me make sure there's no one better equipped than her. No, like, full will sappers that could be going instead, you know, like Steel Guardian. Stubborn Sectoid, almost full will. You can go instead. Take all the gear that they were just carrying. Oh, and to answer something I've never really brought attention to, you'll notice I'm duplicating normal grenades. I don't expect to need the stun on the Frost grenade more than once. I don't expect to need the hard armor strip on the Acid grenade more than once. The main job of the sapper is to blow up cover, so having 2 of these is going to allow them to do their core functionality more than duplicating these, even if these grenades will be better on the turns that I use them. Anyways, that's it for the introduction. Let's get into Operation Oxidizing Agony. It'll be fucking great. I'm sorry, I'm just really not a fan of the guy who named this mission. That mission name really icks me out. That just sounds like some full-on body horror shit. It's so disgusting that I forgot to tell you hit the like and subscribe buttons, which I would appreciate you doing. Alright, we're in the back corner of the map. The objective is relatively close to the edge. And... can you... What? How do I plant the charges? Maybe it'll make more sense when I'm out of Fog of War. Let's just get going. Let's just move forward and see how this map looks. Yeah, that's a fucking lot. That's a fucking lot. I was about expecting roughly that. Frost Priest Veterans finally showing up. We have Advanced Biotrooper, Normal Trooper, Advent Shield Bearer. I don't quite know where they are. I'm not looking to get the ambush this turn because we're all pretty far back. So for this turn, we're just going to be running everyone forward. The sniper getting up top would be nice. There's no balcony on this side. I was going to say I'd rather do it on the edge in case this sees a Lost, which would then pull the Lost. Is that another pod right there? Oh my fuck, what is this opening?
Enemy sighted.
And there's Lost, so they're all about to pull. They're going to see this Lost Tower. It's going to run... Wait, no. We lost sight of the Lost Tower, so that's not going to pull. And we don't actually have sight of that Lost Tower either. Okay. But there are literally just 3 pods directly in front of us, between us and the objective. What is specifically in those pods doesn't really matter too much, I'll be honest. The Advent mech is going to need to get one shot by combat protocol. Unfortunately, I've blocked the ladder for everyone else. I don't need full cover, I've just realized, on my Common Engineer, so I'm going to stop looking for full cover and figure out who gets what. Oh shit, that got vision of the pod. That's fine. All of them scattering might actually be beneficial for us, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and put all of my infiltrators up here on the high ground. It looks like that got official vision on the Howler, and again, I think that's fine. I think since we're being forced to ambush next turn, getting official vision and causing all of this to deploy might actually be good for us. But for now, it's just a bunch of... Oh, that was the Pioneer. That's fine. We'll just get up in a slightly weirder spot. It's not a big deal, honestly. Now, Perfect Tragedy. There's no balconies over there. I could blue move to here and maybe grapple to the roof. That might pull, though. Just gonna go ahead and get on the full cover right here. And assume that the Lost is not gonna sprint straight at me. Which is technically possible, but I would hope the game's not quite that bullshit. This might be the best line for rockets. I'm assuming I can fire a rocket through that fence, and that might not be true. Anyway, let's watch this shit show unfold. It's gonna be quite a few active enemies. Turn 1, by the way. Yeah, the frame rate might struggle a bit on this one. There's gonna be a lot active simultaneously, instantly. Oh, that's cool. All the Lost pods actually pulled simultaneously instead of wasting my time. Anyway, let's see where all of these guys go and what they try to do about it. I don't know if they get their full turns after they get pulled on their own turn. I actually, honestly, God, I have no idea what happens here. My combat engineer, sorry, not my combat engineer, my tech specialist should still have clear vision of that spark on the roof. I guess it's not a spark. It's an advent mech. I always call them sparks because mine are sparks. It looks like they still get their turns. Well, these could be yellow alert actions. Oh, yeah, just a million yellow alert actions. That's what it is. That's why they're all instantly overwatching and marking and other non-offensive actions. All right, that was the alien turn. That's all 3 pods on top of us. Let's see what the Lost do. Hopefully they manage to pull all the overwatches and a couple of them might even live. It seems unlikely. I'd appreciate it, though. Why was he moving? What's happening? Someone call the cops. Okay, we're still shooting the Lost. It looks like the Lost assault is not going well. Maybe 3 of them lived. Maybe 3 of them did live. I was actually not very confident when I said it. Oh my god, they're even hitting a sectoid that has melee vulnerability? Look at these guys go. 6 turns until network separation. Damage there too. Way more than I expected to see out of the Lost. Oh, that's a bio face. That's great. Wonderful. Wait, the shield bearer didn't get a yellow alert action. That's incredible. That's so important for us. That's so good. This is fine. I don't really care about the Lost getting hits or not. It's nice when I get throughput damage from the Lost. How did you not trigger your Overwatch? Whatever. It's fine. Alright, cool. So, hey, combat protocol, man. What's your haywire look here? 61 to control. So, there's no reason to control, or shut down, rather, because I can just combat protocol, and you'll notice that it kills him a little bit. That's why combat protocol has a 7-turn cooldown. I can also haywire protocol. Try to take it over. I could use failsafe. Well, failsafe's actually a free action because this is a captain. So let's take a look at our odds with failsafe. Oh, it's not much better, honestly. There's no downside on a failure with failsafe, though. That's very important. So I'm going to attempt to take control. 2/3 of the time, this will result in me getting this. Ignore this. Failsafe says it doesn't happen. Well, that was fucking pathetic. That was... It's not even gonna matter if it does go off, I guess, because it's gonna die instantly. Yeah, failsafe negates the negative effect. Anyway, back to plan A. Kill him. That guy is just absolutely not allowed to be up there with high ground spark guns and micro missiles. 16 to go. So 18 across 3 pods. That's an average pod size of 6. Yeah, that's what my campaign's programmed to do. Good to know it's all working correctly. Let's go ahead and just take an overdrive. Do you have good eyes? The only thing you see is that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and save this overdrive then, figure out where to bombard protocol. This seems pretty good, right? Gets working on the assault, the biotrooper, and the shield bearer. And then we'll take our normal shot on the man on the roof. Also, it's time to find out if this makes noise for the Lost. I think it does. Oh, that guy was also a fake. Great. Wonderful. And we low-rolled on the assault, unfortunately. And it does draw the Lost. As we can now see him, and surprisingly a lot of shit, go into overdrive and take multiple shots. And look at what these rockets do. Oh, honestly, I don't know about using the rockets. The game doesn't know about using the rockets either. Let's go ahead and give up on that. 100 on the advanced officer. 100 on you. It's just like, which kill are we taking, really? I think he needs to be dead very badly. Alright, cool. He's dead then. Let's get started on this then. The bioface is a mile away. We don't have to worry about him right now. Now, there's literally no chance in hell with a pull like this we're not overdriving on Synth Soldier as well. Oh, we never got a chance to heal these guys. That's not good. That's real fucking bad, actually. There's an advanced trooper next to us, an advanced trooper over there. The biofaces is fine. The Advent Assault can be dealt with by a lot of people. The officer is easily the thing that most other people have the hardest time seeing. Do I not have eyes on the shield bearer? Gross. Take your 100 on the advanced trooper there. And there's another advanced trooper like right next to us that you have a 100 on. Okay, cool. That one's dead at least. Do I move here and just like shoot him twice? That's never gonna kill. I think I just kinetic strike out into the open like this. Good chance to kill, you know, 84. Better than 4 out of 5. I should never talk you up, should I? Well, just make sure you're relatively in the open so that everyone shoots at you. Fucking Christ, are you joking? That didn't even occur to me as a distant possibility. Time to throw explosives. We need a Lost Swarm in here. I would like to grapple up top, please. If you could resupply ammo, I need to see whose gun has less bullets in it. You have 1. What are your gun attachments? Basic expanded magazine, advanced speed loader. Okay. We want to reload the one in the front. That's what I thought. And then I want to put the Mimic Beacon out. Can I put him on top of the box? It'd be funny. No? All right. Game's lagging so hard on the Mimic Beacon for some reason. It did not like targeting. 19 active, huh? I was kind of hoping we get better than this. Throw this in front of me. I don't want anyone running around the corner. I have nothing other than major actions. That's fine. That means I can just chuck a rocket here, kill the assault, kill the advent trooper, work on the purifier. Don't kill the assault. That's cool too.
As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
I'm gonna brace. Probably have a guaranteed kill on somebody, right? On the purifier. Not on the assault. There's a chance of a low roll. What am I aiming at? Can anyone tell? Okay, don't worry about that one. There's a stun lancer in the back. I don't like him. But I honestly am more afraid of this purifier than any of the other targets I have kills on. Oh, nice. But way more damage than I was expecting. That's fake. We're just down to the sapper. The sapper's super straightforward. I'm throwing a mine. Oh, we're body blocking. We don't actually need to mine that. What's this damage deal? 3 to 4? You don't have volatile mix, I'm hearing? That never kills then, so I'm going to take this to get the time. And I'm also going to work on the Bio Viper a little bit. This will also pull a Lost Pod, which could be bad for me. But it really can't be much worse than Active 17. What the fuck? Like, what even? What is this mission? This is turn 3. No, that's incorrect. This is turn 2. This is the end of turn 2. Okay, they're spawning over there, it seems like. Great. Wonderful. Perfect. All right. Honestly, this is gonna take a while. I might just go get a glass of water, and we can both find out what happened together in 5 minutes. All right, the Mimic Beacon appears to be dead. They're shooting at Dread Mechanism. Missing, not that they were going to deal damage in the first place. Hopefully everyone's alive. I don't really know what's happened behind this. If I were to hit Z and look at this real quick, those sparks look like that. There's another pot. There's so much. Okay, the objective's on the bottom floor. There's so much. Oh my fucking god. I've barely moved. Most of this isn't yellow alert. That last pod was the guard pod. They ran over here because of yellow alert. Most of this was just all 4 of the pods being directly in front of me, between me and the objective. Just in a line, instantly activated by the Lost the moment I saw them. Holy shit, this is a terrifying mission. We're going to be using bombard protocols and rockets and guaranteeing more Lost Swarms. I was unsure if Lost Swarms are beneficial on this mission. Let me clarify. Lost Swarms are the best thing that's ever happened to me. If it weren't for the Lost, this would be like multiple deaths. This would be just catastrophically bad. Oh my god, I did not expect the unit layout that I guess if it weren't for the Lost, we wouldn't have pulled like this either, right? We would have evac'd rather than pull like this. God, there's just so many. There's so much. That was a amazing grenade. Oh. Just like 3 Lost on top of each other manages to snipe exactly 1. Not quite sure how. So, I obviously am not a fan of the fact that apparently a shield bearer was alive and got to shield bearer. But I am a fan that largely it seems they've only been attacking the Lost, and all of my units appear to be fine. Oh, he just hit the Bio Viper. That's pretty good. I enjoy that. It's finally the Lost's turn, so I'm just going to ignore this. No more commentary, nothing's happening. We all know nothing's happening. Counter-Strike knocking down Lost, good to see. Didn't even need the execution. A little bit of damage on that assault. Literally nothing on the shield bearer. This could be a dead stop answer. It's not, though. Oh, I thought he was being attacked by 2. This one's just on the other side of a box hanging out. Okay, so not too much happening on the Lost phase. What is this? It's the start of turn 3. Here's the title of the video for you. Turn 3 just started. There are 44 active and 26 dead. What the fuck game am I playing? What is going on? Oh my god. Alright, did we use both bombard protocols last turn and we managed to save one? We saved one, good. Okay, yeah, see all of this shit? This needs to not. This just needs to not. I'm not even sure what the worst part is. There's a shield bearer and a Bio Viper. The Bio Viper will acid bleed and might get the rest of them. I don't know. We need to just like rain explosions. I want 1, maybe 2 Lost Swarms coming down this turn. Because they're gonna chew through all the Lost and get to me pretty quickly. Acid Blood doesn't get anyone. It looks like it's 1 tile range, unfortunately. I've used Overdrive last turn. That's what I thought. No surprise there. I can have a rocket snap here and get all of these guys. Let me see if there's a good neutralized protocol target. There's just like a large cluster of people with guns that I'm not killing. Yeah, these guys. Advanced Trooper, Advent Mech. Just, you don't get guns anymore. And I don't get frames anymore. The game just stopped. Wait, did that make a noise and trigger a swarm? Was that free action noise? Wait for the frames. Oh man, my computer is not a fan of the amount of shit that is happening. It caused a swarm. That's free action noise, baby. The UI is snapping in half. All right, that's next to the objective. Their problem, not mine. Perfect. Wonderful. Cool. We need more noise, though. As I was saying a second ago, I can get it to snap to this faceless, get the Advanced Trooper, get the Bio Faceless, get the Bio Viper, make some noise. Bio Viper down. Meaningful damage on the other 2. It looks like the Bio Viper also makes noise when it goes down, so that's great. A fan of that. I'm just going to run forward on the Pioneer and waste this Frostbiter, and I don't see a reason to do anything else. Consider that one problem solved. No amount of additional RAM is solving the frame rate on this mission. One sec, I just want to go see what my hardware monitor is at. We're looking at, surprisingly, only 19 gigabytes of memory. This is not RAM, this isn't GPU, nothing's bottlenecked. This is just the limit of what the game's able to process simultaneously. I'm at under half on literally everything except 60% on memory. Neat, cool to know. I don't like this one Lost that's like right next to me. Not you. Not you. I mean, I guess I don't like these guys either. The Dasher is kind of a problem. I'm body blocking the ladder, so this Lost doesn't really matter.
What did you expect?
I don't appear to have eyes on the one beneath me, unfortunately. Now, in terms of the millions of targets I could be shooting with my rifle, who is the best? I've got a 33 to kill and a 40 to crit for the kill. So combined a little over 50 here for a kill. The assault's very likely to kill if I hit. I like rolling for the kill on that shield bearer in the back. Absolutely to hell with him. Damn shame. Maybe next turn. I should have reloaded first. I just realized you are using a Tenotic rifle and not a anti-material rifle. I don't think we have to worry too much about flanks here. I shouldn't stand inside of my own mine. I do believe it's still there. So seeing as there's not really a risk of flanks, I'm just going to hop over and kill this assault on Plebeian. Please leave. Okay, what next? Over here, am I in range to repair? Yes, only for sent soldier, but I'll still take it. I've got eyes on some lost near me. Don't really care too much about. 47 on him. 30 to kill, huh? Grenade's not in range, and he would live because of the Advent stuff. I'll take a 30 to kill. It's not like I'm doing anything else. Hell yeah, big large. I wish you were my A-team tech spec. I love that guy. Now, over here, what are our hits? We have a flank on advanced trooper to kill. How are these guns looking? That one could use the reload. It's not really necessary. I don't have any other blue moves that matter, though, so I'll go ahead and just... Oh, I can reload that as well. I think the spark gun definitely matters more, though. Oh, the spark gun literally doesn't. It has an advanced autoloader. There are 7 shots left in it before it needs to reload. Anyway, let's try to kill that man. The Bioface is also a pretty serious threat. And it's regenerating. It represents way more health. Let's deal with that. Yeah, you know, can't trust a non-A-team field support with just about anything. We have a 96 on this. It looks like it's in position to cause us some damage if we don't deal with it. Now, as for the rest of the turn, we're free to do pretty much whatever we want. I believe the answer to that is I want to throw an acid grenade on somebody I don't like. There's an Advent shield bearer here. And a stun lancer, both of which need to slowly die, and this seems like it's going to make some noise and generally be good, so I'll go with that. Should have reloaded first. It might matter. It is a lost mission. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of checked out because most of the mission is happening over here. Lost Swarm is very close. I can aid protocol. Can't rapid repair myself because I never got rapid repair. I'm going to aid protocol just like the whole group of us up here. Oh, that says plus 15 defense for a turn. This is the old aid protocol, not the smoke screen aid protocol. Yeah, so aid protocol yourself since it's not a smoke screen. Unless it is a smoke screen and it's just got weird UI. It is not a smoke screen. Good, good, good. And I want this swarm to show up. So if I can get this to snap over here somewhere. This is pretty wonderful. It gets the turn timer, the bio captain, and the shield bearer. I think it causes a swarm as well. I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. Once all the Advent and Lost are done fighting. It's gonna take a hot second, though. Apparently that didn't summon a swarm, but they'll get the swarm pretty soon. They'll throw a grenade during their turn. Or kill a boomer. Something will happen. Shield bearer down, by the way. Alright, control's back to us. It's the beginning of turn 4. There are 50 active and 51 dead. What is this mission? Alright, I have a rocket. The shield bearer is here. It is time for the Pioneer Overdrive. Holy shit, there is so much. Okay, if I get it to lock here, I can get the shield bearer like that. Anywhere else, it's not going to go where I want it, really. I would love to get that purifier, but it looks like I have to lock here. So this is just the one we'll take. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 health, this rocket will not kill the shield bearer, but it makes necessary noise and gets the shield bearer closer to death. Holy shit, that was a lot more explosions than I was expecting when I committed to the action. Now, I think I kinetic strike... Alright, if I kinetic strike to here, there's nothing else I really need to do this turn other than the kinetic strike, right? Like, using Oh no, there's a Bio Viper and an Advanced Trooper. Yeah, I can Kinetic Strike. And then after the Kinetic Strike, I will go ahead and use my Flamethrower against those two above me. There's just so much shit that it's kind of hard to tell where it is exactly. It's going through everyone else first. Because my odds against the Shield Bearer are technically lower. They're lost on the ceiling. There we go. Finally, the Shield Bearer. We do it from here, so that if we walk this way, it's out of blue move range. Overdrive can always just bug, and if it does, the load time on this will be so long that it's not worth fixing. Good. Shield's down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shields down, and we actually got our action. Good. Now, I want the Advanced Trooper. I want the Advanced Trooper. I want the Bio Viper. No lost. Perfect. Get them. Someone's dying to this. Surprise, everyone's dying to this. The Bio Viper is burning and could be dead. It probably isn't. I have a movement action from the kill with my fist. I could get on the roof, but like I actually don't know that I want to be on the roof. I'll be back later to see where I'm standing. Now, this trooper does sort of force my hand here. I need to come kill him. He's just in a really awkward spot. I'm going to get him the full cover, get as far over as I can, take him out. There's a chance for a min roll here. No crit, no high damage, and he lives. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with that.
You can't handle me.
Okay, next up, Sniper. What do you see? You see a Faceless. You see a Faceless. There's an Advent mech, and you do have AP rounds and a nearly guaranteed hit, but I think it's time to deal with these Faceless, probably. There's no reason not to reload here. I don't need anyone else to do it for me. I don't have blue moves. And we need to deal with these Faceless. They're just too close to us. They will jumpy legs up here and kill everyone. I have no blue moves available other than, you know, actually moving on my sparks. 100 on the Advent mech in the back, huh? Let's come back to that idea. Only a 90? Come on, man. You're better than that. I should have reloaded my gun. I'm just... Look, this mission takes a lot out of you. Alright, dude, you're 0 for 2 on an 85 and a 90 with that bolt caster. You do know how much damage that deals if you actually participate in combat, right, man? Alright, can you do it? Can we land some 85s against the Faceless? Thank you. I'm going to move in as close as I can in what is effectively full cover for a tech specialist. Take my 86 here, and hopefully that gets it in range to die in one shot. Good. I'm going to blue move aid protocol again on the injured spark that we're just not able to heal right now. Synth Soldier does not have a vision of Carbon Mile to use aid protocol on them. Game, the fuck are you talking about? I can tell you what's happening. I'm on the full cover of this Carbon Mile, and Carbon Mile is blocking my vision to Carbon Mile as full cover. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so fucking stupid. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, do I not have vision of the Biofaceless because I'm all the way up here? That's a little bit annoying. I think this Lost Asher would be a problem for me, so I'll take it out. None of the others should be able to do anything this turn, I think. No, this Lost Asher can come hit Big Lard, so I need to shoot him too. You need to die, but the rest of the Lost get to live. Now, we're getting towards the end of our turn, and we haven't summoned a Lost Swarm yet. We have 2 rockets left. Just the sparks. Oh, there's an Overwatch you'd be pulling? Oh, the captain in the back, I see. You know what? I don't like that captain. That's a great point. I was wondering how I was going to kill him a while ago. This is a great... I'm not sure the rocket came in that direction, game. I don't know if that was correct. And then because this Biofaceless does need to die, I think I'm going to... Unless I can move here to get eyes, I can't get to the next building, so I'm going to need to just get on top of him. And I can't get on high ground. There's a Dasher that I might currently have vision of on top of the box. Let's kill him first, because I will be in range to get slapped by him after this. I don't know, actually, about dealing with this Biofaceless. Because it's Carbon Mile has just not been able to get healed yet. I've actually got a really good rocket in here that's like aimed properly, hitting 4 different Advent units. And that is... It's going to result in the Biofaces getting a turn, but there's a loss next to it. It's really only threatening like a 1 unit. I'm going to run Big Large in this direction. Try to get as much attention as I can with that free move he has from the kill. There is no blue move available other than reload, so we take the blue move reload, and we take this rocket that is just incredible. That pulls a swarm. Hopefully it distracts. Okay, that's it for our turn. Time for another 5-minute Advent plus Lost turn. I'll give you the count at the start of turn 5. They're all dead. Wonderful.
Don't you wish you had more?
I do wish I had more of you. Beginning of turn 5. 30 active, 100 dead. It's actually 96, but that's pretty damn close. So I guess I'm going to reload my gun, hit 1, and figure out where the best target is. Oh, hey, it's right there. You want to land a shot on him this time? All right, good. I was worried I was about to get memed on yet again. Next up, you have a pistol with unlimited bullets, and now that Advent is dead, the Lost are our problem. Thankfully, I think we can handle the Lost pretty damn well, unlike Advent. Remember how he brought Prowling Magus to get a promotion? I think they're going to get a promotion. I think we might have that part well and thoroughly handled.
By the numbers. Only the best.
95 through the AP seems like the thing to do. The Advent Mech is one of the only dangerous units left on the board. Make this dasher go away, Big Large. All right, down to 24 active. Time is literally not a problem at all. This mission's gone so fast. Just the individual turns take absolutely forever. I'm gonna move forward to here on Big Large. Make sure there's no like Lost hiding in this box. That's very important information. I'm gonna move forward on Synth Soldier and take out the Advent Mech. That seems pretty sensible. I know this shot's gonna be 100. I have high ground bonuses, not a chance in hell he gets to live. Sure. This has the advanced autoloader. No, the basic expanded mag, so I need to take the next shot on the mech. Cool. You're the one with the advanced autoloader. You're great at killing Lost. But I mean, like, who isn't? I'm going to blue move forward and repair myself on Carbon Mile. I can't afford not to do that. It's just too dangerous. I'm not at risk of dying because they have the self-stasis ability. However, I am at risk of getting a catastrophic wound that makes them basically unusable on missions because they would require multiple turns of healing. Dread Mechanism, please introduce this man to the flamethrower. Are we actually getting this loot? That's wild. I didn't think we were getting that loot. Can we actually get the Lost? Oh my god, that's incredible. Disgusting. Absolutely filthy. Interestingly, I can't see the Dasher that's like right on top of me somehow. I'd like someone to come deal with that Dasher. He's kind of gonna hit something I care about, and I'd rather he didn't. Only a 67, huh? Thank you, though. Managed to land it.
You want some more?
There's actually no purpose whatsoever in reloading because I have the combat support, or the field support, rather. Frost Grenade can't reach where I want it, so I think that means I'm sprinting forward.
Finally.
Big Large doesn't really have anything they need to do now. I want to take Blinding Protocol. I can do it on Pathfinder or Assault. The Assault, I think, is less threatening. No, the Pathfinder's less threatening because he doesn't have access to a flank. Does he? Hold up. He has a little bit silly movement. Okay, try as he might, he does not have access to a flank. We're going to take it on the Assault. You are no longer allowed to see. I'm turning off your eyes. Alright, Arrogant Plebeian's all that's left. I think I'm going to run up top and body block the ladder. I like that. Make sure the assault stays on ground level. Give myself some pretty interesting repositions next turn. Also, get involved. I have a flamethrower. It's pretty good against these enemies. You're disoriented and on fire. Apparently he's having a rough time, but I wasn't aware it was quite that bad. All right. Holy shit, what a mission. I know there's a little bit of play left before it's over, but this was ridiculous. What an absolute fucking bloodbath this mission was. I still haven't figured out exactly what the Bio-Rocket Trooper does. If I had to guess, I'd say he looks like an advanced Bio-Trooper with 1 less health, 1 point of armor, and a Bio-Rocket that deals acid damage. Don't really know, though. Assault's having a rough time. He's having a really rough time. There's another Lost Swarm. This one will be my problem, because the other ones have ground down Advent until there is nothing left. There are a lot of Lost still burning from acid. Oh, it's only 3. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. As always, they have spawned perfectly on the objective. The little pile of Lost is very funny. That advanced Pathfinder on the left is just waiting for me to forget about it so it can land a disgusting flank shot on someone, isn't it? I would appreciate the action economy. Thank you. Very helpful. Oh, this poor Purifier. This is karma at its finest. I have increased the speed of the game, and it is still just sitting here. Usually, with things like this, there's some sort of code where if it hitches and nothing's happening for a long, long time, it just abandons and gives up, and the action doesn't go through. Apparently, that never happened with the Lost. I have loaded the previous save. I'll be back with you when the turn actually gets finished. Grumble, grumble. My last autosave, for some inexplicable reason, is all the way the fuck back here. I'm so mad. You can see that it sure looks like an autosaves are working. You can't save while you're in between turns. But yeah, turn 3. I should have read. I didn't even know it showed what turn an autosave was from. I'll be back with you when I've won the mission again. I'm going to take a break. You notice there are way less dead Lost than last time? I just used console commands to give everyone invincibility and unlimited ammo, walk them around with unlimited action points, and kill people until they were at roughly the same amount of experience as last time. Last time it was a flawless mission. I'm a little bit sad because now their actual stats aren't going to be tracked properly. But I mean, I don't actually care that much about stats. This is just like autosave gave the fuck up. It was like, look man, I don't know. There's a lot of Lost. I'm busy with other things. Can't autosave. No idea what's going on with that. No idea why it stopped autosaving. Saves coming in this game must be incredibly fucking frustrating is what I just learned. Oh my god. Holy shit, that is so tilting. Anyways, it's still the same result. No wounds, experience distributed very, very similarly. Let's hack this and get out of here, or plant the X4, whatever.
Good work.
Flawless mission debriefing doesn't matter at all. I don't even want to look at it. I'm just upset with it. Oh, that was such a good mission, and then I had to fucking just like do it again for no reason. I'm upset that I don't get to track the stats properly. It's so stupid. Alright, Prowling Magus made it a sergeant off that mission. They're taking high approach angle. Now they can actually, you know, snipe from a good sniping position. Severance Sectoid is making it lieutenant, picking up volatile mix. No one else on the front page got a promotion, and no one on the second page either. But no wounds on a mission like that is incredible. And it was flawless the first time before we had to use... I'm so salty. I am so salty. Because I could have played it out a second time. But it's just like, it would actually be further from correct, because I wouldn't be getting the same experience distributions. I have no idea what I did. Those turns were so long and so complicated, and there's so much variance with the Lost. It's actually more faithful to the first time to use console commands. It's so stupid. Anyway, we got some loots. We got the corpses for that. We have a huge pile of Lost corpses, a huge pile of other corpses. Vendor trash, because it doesn't actually work and it breaks the game a little bit. None of the mods involved have been updated, so I'm assuming it continues to not be updated. Dark Event, the Collectors. What was the hidden event I just stopped? Oh, that actually wasn't a bad hidden event at all. It means that the Advent Chosen are going to be really, really aggressive in trying to capture your units. But that also means they're going to be really aggressive in using the abilities that don't actually kill you. And you'll still have a turn to react, so like, I don't actually care about that one at all. But still, you can't always be a winner. Sometimes you're going to stop a hidden event and it's absolutely nothing. It's fine. Now, popping back over to the strategy layer, I think there's nothing we needed to do right now. I've been doing Skirmisher HQ for a while. but I don't actually need Skirmisher HQ. It's nice, but I think I might go for Avenger Power. Getting the workshop is nice. Getting Guerrilla Tactics is really important. Avenger Power is honestly not necessary. I'm going to keep scanning on this until I get the Guerrilla Tactics School. I think that's just way too important not to be doing. Chosen Sabotage. Failed. Okay. Good job, Assassin. I really appreciate that. Rehabilitation complete. Fantastic Fox no longer has their negative trait. Let's see if there's anyone who's tired, who is not an 18 candidate, so I'm not concerned with trying to force anything on them. Missile Moloch and Deadmother are both one mission into getting rid of it already. So we want to check on Tragedy, Assault, and Halibut, see if any of them are tired. Umbral Assault is ready. Perfect Tragedy is also ready. They're at 38 of 54 will, which is worth thinking about using it on them then. Although they just had a flawless mission, so I wouldn't want to use them. I would want to pick someone else. Total Halibut's the last one. Halibut is also ready. I don't know if he's had good missions lately. I think the answer is none of these people really need to be doing this. Umbral Assault's the only one to be considering. I think they're one of my only available Marines at the minute, right? No, incorrect. They are my only available Marine. They're not one of the only, they're my only. So they're not going to be doing this. So the Infirmary's going to be unstaffed for a hot second. We're not unstaffed. We're not going to have any soldiers in there for a little while. Let's keep on building. We finally did it. We went for this so fast for no reason. And we had a very high scientist start, so like, you really can't go much faster. New research available. We have new researches available for coil rifle and powered armor. I'm using the coil rifle replacers for the beam tier because, God, the coil weapons look and sound great. And I'm just not a fan of the beam aesthetic. But the big thing here is +1 damage and HP to every single piece of tier 2 equipment. I don't know that I care about modular shotguns. Black Ice Encryption is instant, Biogeneral is instant, Biophasis is instant. It's been a while since we got to have this pop up for all the instant autopsies, oh my god! Tigan's like, let me go through the bodies, the freezers are overflowing, we need to get rid of it. Okay.
Although I would expect...
this is new research available. It's part of the coil rifle research. New proving ground for battlefield medicine. New item available, toxic gas canister. Oh, that's for the mechs. Makes sense. Getting nano medkits is nice when it comes around. We needed the shield bearers for powered armor. It unlocks experimental armor. I'm not sure what that necessarily means, and it's partial for Arc Blaster and Frostweave. None of that's too important for me. Obviously, we need powered armor eventually, but it's not right now. Oh, I should have read that. Well, let's go read it right now. I'll be right back, Tigan. Stop worrying. Oh, right. Yeah, you can roll for random vests. I just forgot this was a thing. The plated vest, hazmat vest, and stasis vest. Not interested. Anyway, continuing on with this massive pile. Should have read what it did before I clicked on it. We can now make the defense matrix. We're not going to do that. This unlocks Gauntlet Mark II. It's instant. I don't even need to do it if you have so many purifier corpses. By the way, if you don't know, the way that autopsies become instant is every autopsy has a set number of corpses where after you have that many, it becomes instant. Anyway, we can now make Gauntlet Mark II, Flame Canister, and Reinforced Underlay. Which is what exactly? Oh, most defense utility items now provide extra bonuses. Cool. I had no idea. On to the priest. We can now make the sustaining sphere. We won't be doing that. Like, what on earth are you talking about? I'm not spending a utility slot for what happens if someone gets dropped. We're trying to prevent that. Utah Legionnaires for ceasefire grenades and the Type 1 Rage Vest. This is the one where when you get shot, you gain bonus damage for a round, and this is the grenade that turns off guns. It's a neat, not sure it's worth a slot. Continuing on through the pile of corpses. This is partial for advanced battlefield medicine. Oh my god, there's so much. Anyway, on to the next one. Advent Biogeneral. Now we can make a Sat Strike module. Would you like to explain? It's better than orbital strikes? What are Advent orbital strikes? Is that like a one-time use thing in the campaign, or can I use it more than once? Anyway, you have Black Ice Encryption, which unlocks Black Ice rounds and the Black Ice Skulljack. Huh. I'm interested. What do these do? A modified version of our Skulljack, once complete, we should be able to use the Advent Network's Black Ice security protocol against the aliens. I'm not sure what that means. We can modify our blue screen rounds to carry a weaponized version of the Black Ice protocol that Shin's developed. Our soldiers will pose a considerable threat. They already do pose a considerable threat to everything, but especially robotic units. Not sure what that means either, but I'm very interested in both. Cool. Obviously, we go straight for coil rifles. No, absolutely not. Because of all the shit we've been seeing that's not basic mutons, we actually don't have enough muton corpses to instantly muton autopsy. We need this for the plasma grenade and the advanced grenade project. I really don't want to spend 8 days on it. Let me look this up. First of all, I'll be right back, I promise. Hold your horses, Tygan. If I view inventory and I come over to just like basic muton corpse, I've got 7. That seems like a lot. Okay, I had 19 purifiers, admittedly, that's a lot more. Fair enough. Okay, it takes 10 muton corpses for the autopsy to become instant. Now, obviously, this is one of the most important things I could be doing right now, but I really don't want to spend 8 days researching this if I could just get 3 more corpses and have it be instant, right? That sucks. The Berserker Queen autopsy would cost 5 days. It would get me the ability to make the Rage Armor and upgrade the Rage Suit. Wait, no. The Rage Suit is a project, and that second one is a build for the Rage Armor, which is the upgrade. It's still going to cost me Proving Ground time to get the Rage Suit. The Ripper Grenade and the Ripper Bomb are interesting. I'm not quite sure what they do. Might be worth Might be worth doing. Viper King Autopsy gets me access to the Winter King's Fangs, which I can build right now because it's sort of glitched out, but I've just been pretending it's not there until I get to the point in time where I can actually do it correctly. The Bio Viper Scale Vest is interesting. It's only 2 days. Bio Nanoscale Vest and Bio Rockets. Bio Nanoscale Vest is just buildable, and if I remember correctly, these things are nuts. They're like 2 armor. Like a really unreasonable amount. Full disclosure, I really want to start psionics. The issue with starting psionics is we pop over to engineering. Hold your horses, it'll be fine, Tygan. I need to do the exposed power coil, right? I need my engineers to dig out the exposed power coil, and that's where it's going to be, so it costs 0 power. At the earliest, that means in like 30 days we can start the building. There's no reason to research psionics now, even though I really want it. I might just do both my facility leads now, so that later on I don't have to worry about it. I also might just suck it up and do the muton autopsy, right? We come over to the Geoscape. It's not progressing time. There's a mod for that. Geoscape pauses time and hours, something like that. It's a combination of Geoscape pauses time and hours because they're otherwise incompatible. Doesn't matter. We're at force level 9. We've been seeing mutons for 6 force levels, and we've only gotten 7 of the 10 corpses we need. Once we hit around force level 12, we're gonna basically never see normal mutons again. I think that almost all the muton mods I've added have their own corpses. I don't know that for sure. So there's a real chance that we're just like not going to see the corpses that make this research instant. That's possible. There is actually a part of me that's like, it's only 18 days. It's only 15 days. You can do it right now. What's the thing I'm missing to unlock armor? Is it the muton autopsy? It's the muton autopsy. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll do the Berserker Queen autopsy. Dude, I never see mutons. Like, the fact that I don't have an instant autopsy for them makes perfect sense, because I never see them. I really want to do, like, stuff that's not the muton autopsy, and how the muton autopsy becomes instant, right? Like, do Berserker Queen, then do Viper King, and then hopefully mutons are done. But plasma grenades are starting to seriously fall off, man. I really need that advanced grenade launcher. I really need the plasma grenade. But the fear is I spend 8 days doing this, and I have 3 muton courses by the end of it, right? Doesn't even matter. If there is any one word to describe me in strategy games, it's greedy as hell. Let's go for Berserker Queen autopsy. I'm not going to do the muton autopsy when I'm 7/10 of the way to an instant autopsy. I just can't justify doing it. Now, let's go over to build items. Let's go over to, I think it's actually under items, funnily enough. No, it's not. Good. Where is the improved gauntlet? I'm just going to make 4 of those instantly without even thinking about it. The Sat Strike module costs 250 supplies. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, right? That's a massive, like, campaign-altering investment. Next time I have a mission, I'm just going to save the game, build one, go start the mission, use it, and see what the fuck it does. And then I'll decide if I want one. Because I just don't even understand. Is that Bombard Protocol on a comical scale that you put in a utility slot? What is that? Gauntlet Mark II. I will take 4 immediately. Black Ice Rounds and the Black Ice Skulljack are both projects. They both take 3 days. Are they more important than experimental ammo at this point in the campaign? The Skulljack could be, because it could be an upgrade to all of our Skulljacks. The Black Ice Rounds, I think, are like our normal blue screen rounds, are good enough right now. We don't need that. Battlefield Medicine is obviously kind of a big deal for the sake of medkits not being terrible. It unlocks the medical canister, which is just cool as shit. I'm going to put in battlefield medicine.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know.
Medkits right now are in a pretty terrible spot in our campaign. We would like to graduate out of medkits. It's part of why medics don't get slots on teams, is even when they're healing, they're not good at healing, so who cares? Like, the base game specialist could heal from a distance. They could get rid of statuses from a distance. You can't do that on medics, and you don't heal for much on medics either. So they just feel bad. So I'm going to go for this and see if that helps them out. I think, realistically, it's probably correct to go for Black Ice Skulljack, maybe Black Ice Rounds. It depends on whether or not this is going to be like an upgrade across all of my stuff, or if I have to make it, and if my stuff is a prerequisite. I don't really know. But for now, I'm going to stop with that. All right, let's pop back to the bridge, figure out where we're scanning. The answer is here. We still need that guerrilla tactics school. It just has to be finished as soon as possible. New covert action, acquire facility lead. I actually want that. It might seem silly to go for a facility lead, but this one is not a mission. It's not an infiltration. It's just a covert action on the first part. And equally importantly, when I do knock down the Avatar project, it's going to be like a massive swing. I'm looking to do like 3 base assaults back to back to back, possibly at the end of this supply drop, maybe the end of next supply drop. I'm not quite sure when it'll fall. It largely depends on barrack status. But right now, how many bases do they have, right? Is there an easy way to check? Yes, they have 3 bases. And I would like to knock all of them completely down and just reset the Avatar to 0. So this does actually help. If I have a soldier wanting an aim stack, I know I have at least one. I was looking to use Den Mother in missions, but I'm okay sending her on this if she's the only option. Dark Horse is still out for 5 days. I don't want to wait that long. Iron Rhino's ready. Sure. As for their teammate, we're going to pick one of the bad soldiers at the bottom. Neither of these guys will get promoted from the mission. Is there any bad combat engineer down there? Or is it just the tech specs? The only corporals available are these tech specialists. I'm going to take the one with, I guess they have basically the same amount of experience. I'm going to take the better one. The one that has more base will, Lunatic Supernova. Give him a civilian disguise. Same deal here. Moderate ambush risk, hope I don't have to deal with it, but getting the additional base assault will be greatly appreciated, and getting the additional aim will be greatly appreciated. Good luck. While I'm here, is there anything else that stuck out to me that was like remotely relevant? None of this so far. Fabricate PCS on Dead Titan. I don't know that Dead Titan's irrelevant. Not irrelevant. I don't know that Dead Titan's available. I think they are. I think they like just got back into service. Yeah, here's Dead Titan. They're back. They won't be available for much. There is a risk of soldier wound. It is a risk. It's not going to tell me until I have the team lit it out. That's what it is. I'm going to put the other specialist on the team, because I'm not looking forward to bringing these guys on missions. They suck. It is still just a risk of soldier wounds. So here's the deal, right? She's at 36 to 53. When she gets back, she'll be shaken anyway. So I'm just going to let her get wounded. Who cares? Sorry, Hulking Cardo. I was telling you I was going to send you on a mission with your bond partner, but that's just not happening. That'll get me a superior PCS. It'll get me hack +5 on my 18 tech spec. That's absolutely worth it to me. And lastly, we have Hunt the Chosen here. Aim +2 is not very important. We have to send a lieutenant and a sergeant. But like, getting the mission done is nice. It's nice. It really is. We have to deal with an ambush very likely. A soldier wounds. Do I have a lieutenant that wants aim +2? Because like, legitimately, if Den Mother meets the criteria, I might send the mission. Den Mother meets the criteria, so I'm probably sending this, and the sergeant that's going to go with her will be her bond partner Mercury Hulk, so that we have minimal infiltration time. And then we go to the lowest ranking soldier in the roster for whoever the third man is. Oh, what a day. The lowest ranking available soldier is a sergeant. Sorting by class, I have plenty of assaults available for this mission. I have plenty of combat engineers. It's looking like a combat engineer goes on the mission. Arrogant plebeians currently generating will. Arson Paragon isn't. Arson Paragon is nowhere near lieutenant. What about Missile Moth? They're pretty close. Arson Paragon is my worst viable combat engineer. Everyone get in your civilian disguises. Why does a sword have infiltration 0, but a combat knife has infiltration 1? That seems incredibly backwards. Anyway, minor ambush, minor soldier wound, no capture. Hunt the Chosen, part 2 unlocked. I was looking to use you in missions. I really like this soldier. I like playing with field supports, but this needs to happen. Aim +2 on Den Mother is great because she needs all the aim she can get, and there's like not that many soldiers realistically that can get this done. They can be a lieutenant that wants aim stack, so this is the team I'm sending. And the rest of this really doesn't matter. I don't think I care about mobility +1 on Art of War. Manufacturer upgrade's good. unironically, but I'm down to 19 soldiers. I have one last assault guaranteed in the month, I think. Superior upgrades are always really interesting for me. They're hard to come by. I would like to get one, but also investing the soldiers here doesn't feel necessary, or worthwhile, rather. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. And we're going to keep on scanning. We're almost done with guerrilla tactics, but we have a few more assaults. This should be counter-infestation. Yep. We have lightning strike. They have air patrols. Not really a fair trade. Not really a fair trade, but let's go kit out the team. So I don't think double pioneers is usually right, but they're both about to promote, so I'm going to take both pioneers to get their promotions. They're like neck and neck on experience at 97 and 96. This also means, of course, that I need to send people who can repair sparks along with the other sparks. Not that I'm upset about this, but it does sort of dictate what the rest of this team is going to look like. And that also necessitates that I build one more set of reinforced frame. Now, when we look at the available soldiers for tech specialists, you'll notice there aren't any. So this is the plan I had a few days ago that ended up not having to happen. We need to bring someone who's tired, because they're going to go straight to Shaken. When I do this, we won't want to bring anyone who's actually good, and the worst tech specialist capable of using repair that we have available is Revolver Ocelot, so he's our man. Now, as for the last soldier on this team, it's a little bit of a weak team with a tired Sergeant Tech Specialist and a medic, because he's at full will and needs to go on a mission, same with Hulking Cardinal. We want the strongest possible soldier in the last slot. Who that is? I don't really know. Captain Jaded Rabbit, Combat Engineer. So I've set it on Jaded Rabbit, even though I can't bring their bondmate. I think it's Baroque Baron with us. They're out for 6 days. They're still just one of my best soldiers. As a Captain Combat Engineer, they are just straight up one of the strongest soldiers I got. Their flamethrower shreds and works on mechs. They have additional leaf just from reaching Captain. Wait, no, they don't have that. That's from Major. Never mind, ignore that. But still, Phosphorus is huge. They just have a shitload of health and mobility. They're a very good soldier. And I just bought these fancy schmancy Gauntlet Mark IIs. Wait, I get to see all the stuff. Shred 1, burn chance 100%, up to Shred 2, 4 to 6. Oh, wow, it was previously 3 to 5, now it's 5 to 7. Is that the damage on the flamethrower? Maybe it's on the flamethrower and the rocket. I don't actually know that they have different numbers. Same rocket range, same rocket radius. Flamethrower range and radius up from 8 to 5 to 9 to 5. Infiltration hour is the same. I believe that there's no new abilities or anything, right? Yeah. So the main thing is it deals 2 more damage than it used to, and it deals slightly longer flamethrower. Also, it looks a lot slicker than it used to. It looks very... I don't know how to describe the sort of technology that Predator armor is. I started to say steampunk and then cyberpunk, and it's not either of those. I don't know the word for that type of aesthetic. Anyway, I'm gonna take the EMP grenade here, as well as a flashbang grenade. We have a sapper on the team. The hell you're taking the EMP grenade? Get a frag like a normal man. Nothing wrong with this. Seems perfectly fine to me. Alright, so next up we have Operation Brass Sword, a very difficult neutralized field commander mission. Air patrols is always scary. We have all the sparks. We have almost full tier 2 gear now. It's really just the grenade launcher and the frags that are holding us back. And of course, Fantastic Fox's aesthetic. Unfortunately, I will need to install unrestricted customization, or enable it again. I've got it installed, but not currently active, to fix him because his legs aren't there, so I can't change his legs. I was hoping that this problem was going to be fixed by a mod I'm using now, but it's not, so here we are, so I gotta go fix it. That'll happen between missions. For now, I'm done. I'd rather go here. I hope you're enjoying XCOM 2 with me in spite of various technical hiccups along the way, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.